Bloody hell, Brad. Manchester United 3, Forest 2, 2-0 down after 4 minutes. It was a good comeback in the end. They go down to 10 men, but hearts in the mouth. And just, what do you make of that? Because we have won the game.
I don't know how I feel about that. It was like playing a game of hot potato, except for it was with the ball. Like, they couldn't pass the ball together. It was crazy. Like, when we went 2-0 down, we looked better when we went to 3-2, but then we went down to 10 men. They were battering us, and like, I felt like I aged 10 years whilst watching that match.
I aged 10 years, yeah. To go 2-0 down like that, you know, Spurs were saying it's unacceptable. You want that bounce back, you want that, you know, reaction. And to go 2-0 down after 4 minutes, how disappointing is that? And what's got into them in terms of mentality?
It's pathetic. Like, we've got to play much better. Like, we have to win trophies this season. Otherwise, I'm not going to accept that kind of football, because it's terrible to watch. And the least I expect, if you're not going to win, you've got to play good football. And it was terrible. And
it's kind of hard to ask questions after that, because you're feeling like, well, we won, but you look at the performance and it wasn't good, but the points are on the board. How do you look at it in terms of a comeback from 2-0 down versus you should never be in that position?
How I look at it is I feel like we've gone worse. Like, on paper, it looks better because we got 6 points compared to 3. But after that Liverpool game, we played well, and it's the first season of Eric
going up, weren't it?
Yeah. Like, on a trajectory. But at the moment, we're playing awful.
How have we got worse? What is it that's different? What's worse?
I can't explain it to you, because honestly, I thought today would be better because there was no Mason Mount and we played Ericsson. I thought you were going to play deeper, but we're playing 2 number 10s, and the issue is you can't keep hold of the ball. So then Casemiro's on his own, and we're just getting torn apart on the break.
The type of goals we've been conceding, you know, we're on the attack. Wan-Bissaka misses the header. Awini's in against Rashford. The ball just hits Willy Bolly in the head after going through a couple players. Like, real calamitous, poor goals. And then they have some dangerous moments as well on the counter-attack.
Schoolboy errors. Like, you know, kids' football. You know, when you watch 5-year-olds football, it's like all the players are chasing the ball. It's like, get into position, get a structure. And then when we're down to 10 men, if that was City, Nottingham Forest wouldn't even touch the ball. Just keep it simple, pass it 5 yards. Kept hoofing it up the pitch. It's ridiculous. The
decision making, isn't it? Is that what's kind of letting you down? Like, where you're a bit upset about that in terms of making the decisions to be in control of the game? We don't seem to do it. Like,
players like Rashford, he's like, what, 26 now? Like, he's not really matured since he was 18. Like, in terms of decision making, because like, he should be in the peak of his powers, and he looked really poor today. I know he got an assist, but
well, that's the thing. And in a weird way, he's got an assist for the first goal and won the penalty by being direct for the third goal. But his general play is what you're talking about, is an issue.
Yeah, definitely. Like, but how many times did we say during the game, just be direct? And he did it once, and it came off. But like, he only tried it once. Like, try it again and again and again. Like, it will come off.
Do you think this is us still getting cobwebs out and trying to build up to some momentum, or are you worried overall?
I'm very worried. It looks like our heads are still in the USA. Like, we look like we're still in pre-season. Like, we're so lethargic, and it's awful.
Arsenal next. Look, they drew against Spurs, Fulham today. Whatever. I ain't seen it, but it doesn't matter. We know what type of Arsenal it will be at the Emirates next week, and how difficult a game that will be. Look how we're playing, and then you add that's away from home as well. We know how we play away from home. Are you worried about that game, or do you think, you know, we can cause a surprise?
I'm 1000% worried, because it doesn't matter what the scores were today. Like, both teams will be up for it, and we're cowards away from home. Like, every time we concede, our heads just drop, and it's embarrassing. Really?
On a positive, we did win today.
Yeah.
At 2-0 down, was you confident that we would win? And do we deserve any credit, you know, for coming back and winning the game? Because we did win.
When we were 2-0 down, I thought, crap. Like, I thought we're going to concede a third. When we got the goal, I thought, if we keep it calm, maybe we'll come back. And we did.
Yeah. Does that show a little bit of mentality there, that it is there? You know, it's nothing to shout about. It's nothing to go over excited about. You know, Forest have one of the worst away records in the Premier League, if you include last season. But to come back, does it mean anything? Not really, because like, we wouldn't have done that away from home. I think the only reason we came back is because of the home crowd. Yeah, if that was at the City ground. Yeah, we definitely would have conceded a third. Definitely. positives today from performers, individuals. I know it was a mixed game and we spoke about the negatives of why you're concerned, etc. But you know, to give a bit of positivity, because we have one.
Yeah.
If you're talking about individuals, who was you happy with today?
Bruno looked all right. Casemiro, Anthony looked better. He started to cross the ball with his right foot, which was nice to see.
That was a surprise, isn't it, when we saw that? And that's what I think. You want him to just be more direct, have some output, forced a good save from Turner as well that could have gone in. A couple of ones that did go wide, but you felt like he did well today.
Be more unpredictable, because he's a bit predictable. He thinks he's Ian Robin, but he's not.
Yeah, well, no, definitely not that. What did you like about Bruno's performance today? Because I know you're always quite critical of Bruno, but what did you like about him today?
Like, his actual passing was good today, and he kept holding the ball quite well, and he actually showed good leadership skills.
Last question. Who's your man of the match?
Bloody hell. I'll go Bruno.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'll go Bruno.
Match winner?
Yeah.
See you later, Brad. Nice one, mate.